Hi, I'd like to show you guys our titles lens for SlideDeck. This lens was inspired by the SlideDeck we created for our blog, where we showcase a few of our favorite posts. It focuses on big, bold titles, and it really excels at different types of content. Let me show you what I mean by that. If you have a big, bold image and a one-line title, it's a really bold statement. Whereas if you had more text or a longer title, it works just as well. If you have more than 5 slides, say 10 slides for example, the navigation at the bottom will actually paginate. The spacing is all dead on, it's all calculated, so it looks perfect every time as everything lines up. If you have an odd number of slides, like 14, you'll simply get a different number of slides on the final page. It lines up all really nicely. You may have also noticed there on the first page that some of these articles that are being brought in randomly don't have a thumbnail. So if there's no imagery, you get a big, dark, vignetted look with simply a number letting you know what slide it is. This is a nice alternative to no image, and it works really well for this lens. Another great feature of this lens is that we have a couple different variations. There's a dark variation and a light variation. So if you don't have a dark site, or if you prefer the look of the light one, that works as well. In the Content tab, if you change the date to Do Not Show, we actually display the media type as an icon. So you get a post, an image, or a video. None of the example content I have right here has a video in it, but when there is a video, the icon changes and you get a play link. We really like this lens, and we think it's one of our lenses that actually has a specific purpose in mind. We designed this lens to be the header of your website. It works best with 5 slides, but you can use it with less than 5 slides. If you take it down to 3 slides, you'll see that the thumbnails simply become larger. If this doesn't work for you, we've actually put a navigation option where you can adjust the height of the thumbnails. So right now, I set them to be 20% of their width. This works if you have a different design aesthetic in mind. You can also change the thumbnails to dots or turn them off completely. The dots that we're using are really nice, and they actually pick up the accent color. If you change the accent color of this lens to a bold red, you'll see that the dots actually change their hover state and their active state to reflect that. The dots on this lens are also adaptive. So if you use many dots, they actually squish closer together. And if you use few dots, they're nice and spaced out. We think this lens is really flexible, and we're really excited to see how you guys use it.